Hello everyone on the YouTube channel. How do I start this video? But thank you very much for every single one of you who watch the channel and you've subscribed. You've got your little bell notifications on. Like, we've reached over 5,000 subscribers, which is absolutely great. To get to that. All my aim was to get to 1,000 subscribers, just because it was a little goal in my head. But hey, we've smashed it. I think we're at like 5,100 today. It's just absolutely growing. Whilst you're all still liking, subscribing, and you're commenting with positive thoughts and feedback, I will continue to post until we have no more. Yeah, wicked, absolutely great. So I've got so much to catch up on, but I've never got enough hours in the day to talk about everything, but I am trying my hardest where possible. So the mobile tyre van, for some of you that followed previously before all these new subscribers, was off the road because the engine was faulty, which you'll see on one of the previous videos, where I've broken down on the M54 going out to a job in Shrewsbury. So at the moment she's back, she's running, she's got the new engine, she's working great, although still a couple little niggles that I do want to address, like the starter motor's not the best, so it's going back in for a new starter motor. It's going to have a new alternator. The things that kind of should have been done before but didn't is what it is. It's already had new injectors, fuel pump, new turbo and so forth. So next it's going to be starter motor, alternator and new front and back brakes and brake lines as well, because they're not the prettiest, so I'd rather just get it done and dusted. So it is due to go back in. It's got to have the engine service, obviously when it reaches 500 miles, which we are now over 500 miles just. So drain the oils, change the fuel filter, so on. Anyway, moving fastly forwards, I'm shooting out at the speed of sound. I've got an urgent job on, which is a mobile tyre job for a Volkswagen Crafter van, which is broken down on the A500 in Stoke-on-Trent. He said he's just got himself limped into a bit of a lay-by, so I'm hoping it's a lay-by and not a grass verge. So going out now in my mobile tyre van incident support unit as fast as we can at 60 miles an hour in a 60 mile an hour zone on the motorway, and that's it. But I want to say thanks to everyone that comments, it really does mean a lot. I know I don't reply straight away, but I do try and reply when I've got a little bit of time to go through. But my lord, there is so many, because it's not all on one video, it's all the other videos that I'm smashing out like every other day, so there's loads. But honestly, I do read them, and I do thank you for your contribution to the channel. There is a new Osmo Action camera coming out soon, which is what I use, the Osmo Action. So there is a new one coming out at the end of this month. I have received my first pay packet off YouTube. I've received my first pay packet. It might just stretch to get a new camera. If it does, I'll happily use it. I'll use all my YouTube money. I'm throwing it back into making this content for you lot. So yeah. Other than that, that's kind of my little bit of the little bit of a catch up sorted about the mobile tyre van. Jeep XJ is underway. That's having just so many things on it, like I can't even explain. But there is a little bit of bad news for some of you. Might be, I don't know. So I've got two 3.5 ton trucks. One of them I bought for a lad that I thought was going to start, but he didn't, just due to other circumstances. No problem. I have obviously got the one lad Danny I use a little bit casually on the weekends for primarily mobile tyres, because that's the better business. So I might be selling one of the 3.5 ton recovery trucks. It might be the crew cab tilt and slide, which has had a load of work done, or it might also be the beaver tail that has obviously again had a reasonable amount of work done to it. So one of those vehicles will be going up for sale very soon. So you've heard it here first on YouTube before they go on eBay and before they go on Facebook. I don't know exactly what monies I'm after, but they are worth good money. They're good workhorses, and I've done quite a bit to them in a short space of time. But hey, business circumstances forces the sale of one of them, but I don't know which one. Anyway, enough of the quick, small, short talk. I'm nearly arriving on my job, just about to pull off the M6 at junction 15 and try and find my customer in the lay-by for a front tyre size 235 65 16C. Next time I'm out in this van, I will mount my cameras again front and back, so it gives you a better angle. But at the minute, job coming urgent, so that means my priority is getting to you as fast as I can and drop everything and go as fast as I can. Other than that, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Over and out. Slowing down. I'm going to indicate left him it because I'm 90% sure he's going to be there. Oh, I don't know. I can't see him yet. I don't know, is he in this one? Yes, he is. Just. I don't like giving a very short time, but it's not the best of places. Oh, that should do us about here. It's going to be fun rejoining the carriageway and all. Right, let's get it then. Oh yeah. Put some noisy thing on. All right. Jesus. Yeah, rock hard. Jesus. Who put those on last? Who put those on? Now that's going to be too short, which is a bit of a mess up when I bought it. I bought 30 foot, ain't going to go long enough. Nope. But luckily we used the old one.
The only negative in this van, I'm a little bit restricted on room.
Hello? Oh, it's got car cleaning products in it. So yeah, alright. That's still fine. Now when we leave from here, I'll try and reverse back a little bit, but it's a very short bit of road, so indicate right, have a good look in your right mirror, but only when you think it's safe to go, go. If you have to wait 5 minutes, 10 minutes, we'll wait. But I'm going to reverse back a little bit, head yourself forward so you can see in your mirror, but just remember they come flying underneath this tunnel. A bit like Lewis Hamilton on the weekend, just give it some when you do rejoin, alright? No worries, cheers! I'll move over. That's a gap, that's a gap. Go, 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 go. That'll do me, that'll do me. Nicely executed that. There was just a nice little gap in the traffic. Use it to my ears. Because that ain't a pretty place to rejoin the carriageway. Yes, it's a lay-by, but it's a crap place for a lay-by. Oh well, onwards and upwards. When I get back, I'm going to try and give you a little cheeky tour of the tyre vans. Because a lot of you have been asking what equipment we carry and what they're like, blah, 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 blah. And I've also had a new delivery of a new locking wheel nut remover, which apparently removes every type of nut that there is. So that'll be interesting to see if it does or doesn't. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you soon. Not being Ivecoist, but I prefer my 08 Mark 7 plate twin wheel Transit than those pieces of beep, because I had two of them on a 69 plate and they drove like a bag of beep. Is what it is, guys. Transit every time. Mark 6, Mark 5, Mark 7, baby. Nothing else. Every single time. Transit for the win. Easy. Run a blue light run, run a blue light run. Only joking, only joking. Job aborted, job aborted, job aborted. Hello, YouTubers. So, just going out to a job at Vosa. I was going to go in the Nissan Navara because I've got a gentleman who's got a Fiat, he's been pulled by the ministry, got a Fiat Doblo on the back of, obviously, I'm assuming a 3.5 ton recovery truck, but they've told him that the van weighs 2 ton. Not 100% sure a Fiat Doblo unless it's got tools in the back. Because they originally told me it was 1,500 kilos, so I was going to put it on the Nissan. I've checked, it's got MOT, it's got tax, it's got insurance, but it had an engine fault. He said it was going to a garage, but obviously the postcode where he's from is like London, so not fully sure where it's going to be in that distance to a garage, but hey. So, but because they've told me it weighs 2 ton, the Nissan Navara is rated to a ton lift. Don't really want to play any risks on Vosa. So I'm going out in the 18 tonner just to play it safe with about 2 ton of weight on back. And I've not got my seatbelt on because she's seatbelt exempt. That's different, and he's jump starting it. I don't like the idea of that. Going out to my next job in a minute. I've just had to collect a tyre from the local tyre shop because it's one that I did not have in stock, and go back to the yard, swap vehicles. But on the way I think I'm going to drop the tyre off to the customer because I'm just about on the ETA now, but I'll be back there in literally 15 minutes at most anyway. So yes. Hiya. Yeah, I've just been to the garage, pick up your tyre. I've just got to go back to the yard and just get the tyre van. I'll do it here. Obviously come in a recovery truck, so I've just picked up the tyre, so I'm just going to leave it here with you for a sec. So be me about maximum 15 minutes, I'll be back in a van. All right. Good morning, YouTubers. Just got a little job on for a little Fiat Cinquecento. So going out in the little light transport Ford Transit Beavertail. Just do my walk around checks to check my side markers, my tyres, make sure all my lights are working. I've got 4 straps, a winch rope, and everything is all looking all gravy. All gravy. So that's all good. And moving on to the other side, we've got the Transit crew cab. I feel like the fleet tour is slowly coming, it's slowly on its way. So yeah, let's go and pick up this little Fiat motor from Halfords and take it to the main dealer. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. Hello YouTubers, welcome back to another video at GDB Rescue and Recovery. On today's video I'm doing a product review of some cheap eBay special LED lights. Now on my other mobile tyre van you would have seen on a previous clip, I can't do that. Hello YouTubers, welcome back to another video at GDB Rescue and Recovery. I hope you enjoyed the previous video. It's gone absolutely wonders and I've had lots of good comments and feedback on the video of how I set up my business, so thank you all to everyone on that. Now moving forwards, a lot of you ask what equipment and what lights that I use. Well, I'm actually doing something a little bit different on this one. So on my previous video on the mobile tyre van, I've got the LAP LED lights. Well, I've actually found an alternative on eBay where I pay £25 each. I've paid for the same wattage, 25 watts off eBay. It's an eBay special from China, £7 each. So let's see how good it is. Now I don't mind, you know, don't get me wrong, I don't mind scrimping, but I did get in touch with the guy I bought them off before, but he just didn't reply in time, and I needed these lights pretty ASAP to get on to the twin wheel full transit van. And yeah, so sorry I've not made a video of getting it back because it's just been absolutely so busy. I can only do so many things. I love making videos, but also when I've got a lot of jobs waiting and stuff to do, I can't always make the video, so I do apologise. Although it would have made very good content, it is what it is. So, opening the box, it's actually very lightweight compared to the other one. Quite thin as well, hopefully you can see that, very light. Now the nuts and bolts, I've already opened one of the other ones and I'll show you. So, not an issue, it's not a big issue, but with the LAP model, you get washers with it. So, just for the purpose of this, I'll quickly show you, put that one in there. There's no washers with this Chinese job. So hopefully you can see that on there, but there's obviously play and gap in the middle, so I'm going to have to use some washers to just pat that out. It's not a big thing, but the LAP ones did come with washers on and it helped bridge the gap of the wobble. So no matter how hard I could tighten it, but I'm going to end up bending the bracket, and I don't really want to bend the bracket if I don't have to. So that's that one. Now we're going to get it mounted on the top of the mobile tyre van, same as the other one, 2 on each side, 2 at the back, and I'm going to put 2 on the driver's side as well. I've got a better control pad system in this one. So yeah, less talk, more action, as DMO would say. Let's get these installed. Thanks for watching. To you.
No, I don't know if you can see, but on the bottom left and on the top right there's a bit of a gap. That does not sit flush or level for my liking. I'm still going to install it, you're not going to see it, but you know, little basic attention to detail is what it is. £7.
Right, anyway, let's get up the ladders, get it on. So that is my 2 holes pre-drilled. Cable obviously goes in the smaller one, and yes, I will use some silicone to stop any rainwater from travelling in. And then the one for the LED. Beautiful. So now I'll put the washer on from behind, tighten it up and silicone it up, and then wire it up. Ta-da! That is one LED on. Now time to do the other one. One on, 2 on. Now time to do the other side. Right, that is us finished temporarily on the Ford Transit Jumbo. We've got the 2 new left-hand side spots, which are widened, obviously, and working. The middle one, because my beacon's larger, I can't mount 2 on this one, so I put it directly in the middle. That is not wired up yet. And I've got my ones on my driver's side as well. Currently got a shootout now. I have got a mobile tyre job in Wolverhampton, just off the M4 at junction 3. So going to be no better time than to test these little lights out, baby. Oh yeah, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Evening, how are you?
How you doing?
Alright. This back left one, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, that is me feeling 10 years younger again, just having hair done. Now it's time to get back and reorder a little bit of stock and hopefully have a little play and check out with my new locking wheel nut equipment as well. If you like what you see on the channel, please make sure to like and subscribe. So, another little update. You know, on one of the last videos, probably about a month or so ago, I said the tyres were getting a little bit old on the DAF. Well, they're just hitting that 10-year marker now, so it's time to replace. I have got 2 new Bridgestones ordered, so they should be getting fitted tomorrow by Lodge Tyres. And of course, we have our poppies on our accident unit and the Nissan Navara. So, still got quite a lot on my to-do list at the minute. There's just absolutely so much and so much. Some of you said you want to have a little look in the mobile tyre vans. They are workhorses, but we've had quite a lot of change recently. So, going to the original tyre van, we currently run one of these Tan Air compressors. Bought it second hand from RAB Autos in Stafford, who do a lot of my maintenance and repair work. Still working better than ever. Did put a new spark plug in it the other day. It was just starting to run a little bit rough on startup. I've obviously changed the hoses because the old ones, they perish, they don't last forever. So I've got these 2 new ones which I needed desperately because the amount of air that was weeping out of that, some of you may have heard it on the other videos. I've repaired it, and then obviously the internal started leaking and it's just whatever, game over. So I bought 2 new ones. Thought 30 foot would be okay. No, they're too short. So what I did, or what I say I did at Coach Aid with one of the lads from there, we used obviously the old hose, cut it in half. So I've got half in here, half in the other. That gives us more reach than what we did before. Moving in, I've still got lots to do, lots to finish off. Obviously got these little eBay special lights. They don't sit as flush on here because on my other van they sit behind the wood because I don't have plywood on the other. Obviously got a 3000 watt power inverter. Tie machine is from Automotech in Rugeley. Very good machines. They do come with the extra arm on there, the third arm. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, third arm. We don't use it, it gets in the way, so we just decide to install them without. So yeah, we've got the aerial, compressor, power inverter, run off 2 Halfords leisure batteries, and it's got a little smart charge power inverter as well. Split charge, should I say. I always keep 3 tyres in the back of my van, a 205 55 16, which is new but missing the bloody label, 225 40 18, and a Mercedes Sprinter, a 235 65 16C. They're the most popular tyres that we tend to sell, and it has happened quite a lot recently where we've been out, or Danny's been out, or Jake previously, and you get jobs on whilst you're already out and it's one of these. So my God, it saves you some time coming all the way back to go all the way back out. So that is a little godsend. Wheel balancer is very similar to the Automotech. This is Fortnite or Fortis, whatever it is. Just a bog standard handspin wheel balancer, but works very well. We keep a first aid kit on the back of the van, fuel jerry can, and a hand jack just in case one of the airbags or air jacks fail, or you sometimes just prefer using a 3-ton jack anyway. Do carry a tow pole just in case of any breakdown in this van. Heat gun, Halford socket set, and just a couple of like nuts, bolts, spark plugs, just general titter and tatter really. Impact gun, rubber hammer, torque wrench, socket set, some spare sockets, a little light, and in here just again just general bits and pieces of tat really, just whatever. Locking wheel nut equipment, which again I have ordered another style which you're just going to see on the previous clip. That's what the old one we used to use. Currently there is no dynamite blade C in there. That's because they're in here, and I didn't used to like staff that used to waste them all the time because they are quite expensive little things. But now they can go back in there. And again, just all of our old locking nuts off vehicles that I've collected over the years, or when I've scrapped cars, just keep the lockers because you just never know when you might need one. And again, a little bolt removal equipment as well. Works okay on some jobs, but not all. Yeah, some of you said about using a HDV torque converter thing, whatever. I have got one of those in there. Don't always use it. Got spare little bottle jacks just in case. They do work a lot better on vans, believe it or not, than airbags, air jacks and normal jacks. Bottle jacks are very good. Absolutely very good. Again, just keeping here like valves, cores, wheel weights, punch repair things, although we do not do repairs. Just, yeah, general sockets and spanners, really. The little wall of fame, all of our broken down roadside customers. And then just in the back of here, just got the bead blaster, cheater tank as you call it, some jump leads, general sockets and bulbs, whatever. So that's everything in this tyre van. Moving along. Yes, I know I've got to finish the wiring, but time is not always on my side. And again, you've been in this one this morning. This is the 4.5 tonner Transit twin wheel. It's just had the new engine and 1,000 of other parts as well. So going into this little one, very similar, apart from got my light on here. Strip light works better in here, reasons being I've not got the ply board that comes up to here. I've only just installed the spotlights the other day. That one actually needs silicone in. Danny, how did you miss that? Because you did the ones on the other side, but not that side. But that's your job for the next time you are in. Power inverter on this one, there's a 4,000 watt S-line inverter. Power inverter in this one is a 4,000 watt inverter. Again, I've still got to install that, make it square, fit it in. That's my power inverter on there. Turn it on, kicking out 13 some odd volts. Turn it off, hold on to the button. Again, same tyre machine as in the other tyre van. It works absolute wonders. And as you can see, I don't have the best of room in here in regards to storing tyres. Reasons being, I've got this shelving. It is quite thick, but it does work well. So again, I've got my wheel weights, I've got my spanners, solder, insulation tape, pliers, bottle jack, no more nails, WD-40. Obviously, again, I've still not put all the other tyres in here because I do get a lot more restricted on room, but I do prefer the layout of it. Again, just tyre soap, bloody drill bits, little couple impact guns, just various nuts, bolts, whatever. These are some more lights that I've still got to install on the other tyre van, the little hideaways. Still got some of these lights which I was going to install. Little airline products, more beacon lights, and again just a bit of tattooning paperwork and the conduit and so forth. And again inside here, which again is quite a lot of wasted space at the minute, because I only keep one cheater tank, but I have got room for more and more stuff. And again, this little bad boy is the power, do you call it a power inverter, compressor? I don't know, electrical circuit that gives onboard power, because I think it was a utilities vehicle before. I've never used it. Never wanted to. It runs off the prop shaft. I do want to get it disconnected and uninstalled, and I want to get it sold on the internet. Handspin balancer, the exact same as the other, bar a different make, Auto Motec, just basically rebranded, but it's the same thing. And again, traffic cones and a jerry can, and we've got a call coming in now. So if you like what you see on the channel, please make sure to like and subscribe for more at GDB Rescue and Recovery. Thanks for watching. Oh, and again, this compressor on the key. Okay, excuse this is getting knocked down soon. Right, this is it, the moment that some of you may have been waiting for me to sell one of my 3.5 ton trucks. So, this is the Ford Transit Beaver Tail. It weighs bang on 2 tons. That's when it had a spare wheel and the old winch. Obviously, the spare wheel is now removed and it has a new winch. I'm still going to say, give or take, she is bang on 2 ton. She's a 14 and a little bit foot body off the top of my head. Caters for all your normal day-to-day legal cars that you would be carrying on the vehicle. Also have carried my Jeep XJ4 before and still had plenty of room front and back. Towed it absolutely fine. It is a 2-litre turbo diesel, 5-speed gearbox. Obviously comes with the ratchet straps, the winch, the new spotlights, the new roof beacon. I think it's probably got about a full tank of diesel as well, give or take. New tyres all round, sitting on 195/75 16C tyres, absolutely super low to the ground. Hopefully you can see inside, it is very clean and tidy and presentable as well. Still got MOT, and it's obviously had a full respray as well, because it was orange before. So that is the Ford Transit on an 06 plate. If you are interested, let me know. I don't want to sound stupid, but obviously I've spent good money on it and she's a very good truck. I'm going to say £6,000 for the Ford Transit Beaver Tail. Very good truck. Also has the winch isolator as well. Moving forwards, Transit crew cab, tilt and slide. She is still at the moment a 3.5 tonner. You can upgrade it back to 4.5 tonner if you want. She's a 3.5 tonner. Yes, she weighs a lot. You can just about get away with carrying a ton on the back. So please bear in mind that when you are looking to cater for a BMW 5 Series, for example, you need to get it uprated back to a 4.5 tonner, and that way you've got yourself a 2-ton payload. She's twin wheel, good tyres front and back, got good MOT, obviously new ratchet straps. It has got the new hydraulic pump on there, which is electronic. Also has been replaced with a lot of new hoses underneath, and it comes with a spare, which is a universal fitment on those. Winch, spotlights original. That one doesn't work. Obviously, I can change it. It will only take me 5 minutes. Handheld remote for the bed, which puts it up, down, in, out, left and right. I have got a box which I'm going to mount it to go on there with all the cable inside. It is locked. Good news with this vehicle, it has deadlocks all round, front and, well, front, side and side, duh. Very clean inside and out. It does obviously have the crew cab seats, but they are currently unbolted at the moment. So if you do want to remove them, it will literally fall straight out. Cannot be used at the moment for carrying passengers because it's not bolted in, and nor are the seat belts. Paintwork is very good. Just a couple little imperfections when the stickers came off from previous. Very nice to drive. It's had a lot of work spent on the engine within the past 12 months. It's had timing chain, it's had clutch, flywheel, injectors, turbo, fuel pump. It's had a lot. There's a ton of receipts for this. So that is the Transit crew cab tilt and slide. Obviously, yes, new chevrons on the side markers and so on. Realistically, price wise for this one, you know, don't have to buy it if you don't want it, but I feel that at the moment on the market is, and some of the other tat that I've seen on the market, I feel that £12,000 at the moment would be a good number, and given the maintenance to this vehicle. As you can see, the body is a lot longer. I've not measured it, but I've had all sorts on that Insignia estates going back a couple of years. I've had all sorts, so it will fit them on. Obviously, the big advantage of this one, you've got tow bar. So now a lot of you got your new B+E entitlements, which you may all have coming soon. You've got that. I've not tested it, nor have I tested the electrics recently, and it should have a cover on there, so that may want addressing, but I've not used it for towing recently. Excuse me. Very powerful truck. 135 horsepower. It will literally pull a house down and go all day and all night. So they're the two: Transit crew cab tilt and slide, and the Transit 3.5 tonner. Hold on, start again. And the Transit 3.5 tonner. So I'm going to sell one of them. I think what I'm going to do is put them both on eBay. Whichever one sells first, that will determine which one I will keep. You're asking me, why are you getting rid of them, Greg? Well, I don't need them, to be honest with you. I've got my big accident unit that I use primarily for me, because I'm the only one that drives it with a license, and I've also got my Nissan Navara spec lift. I don't particularly go very far on jobs anymore. I tend to stay fairly local. I've only currently got one lad on my insurance, which is a little bit for part-time as of and when, and to be honest with you, it's mobile ties for me. The recovery side, I don't need the extra set of hands on recovery, but you know, I will keep one of them, because there's always that time where you may want to, when you get recovery on, I've got somebody free, but most times it's mobile ties for me, guys. So one of these 3.5 tonners is gonna go, and that's it. Getting myself some dinner now. That's it. Phones are a little bit cute at the moment. I'm not going to say the word is quiet, but it is. Well, I've just said it, so that's going to change now. But yeah, if you like what you see on the channel, like and subscribe, and thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. 5,000 subscribers, baby. See you later.